Busia Senator Amos Wako has come out to defend himself against corruption allegations leveled against him by the United States government, which have seen him and his family barred from entering the U.S. Brenda Wanga attended Wako's presser and now joins us to give us an update. Brenda, what did the senator have to say?
Well, Olive, the senator says that these allegations leveled against him by the USA that have landed him again on the travel ban list are baseless. He says he has not been told what these allegations, which have been termed as significant corruption, entail. He says this stems from another travel ban that had been posted against him in 2009. He says even in that instance, they did not really supply him with all the evidence that would have warranted that ban to be in place. He says this one coming at this time is very strange for him. He says he still doesn't understand why he has been singled out. He says that for his work during his tenure as the Attorney General of this country, for over 20 years he served in that position, he did not do anything that would warrant this kind of action from the United States of America. He says he served this country diligently. The USA had claimed in the WikiLeaks cables that he had used his position as the Attorney General to block the prosecution of Anglo leasing and Goldenberg cases, but he says during his time the police never concluded investigations that would have warranted successful prosecution. So on that note, he says those allegations are again baseless. At this time around, he's actually challenging the United States of America to give that evidence, not just to him but to the entire Kenya nation, so that the country can also see and judge for themselves whether this is actually warranted, or if it is, in his own words, hogwash. He says this is akin to flogging a dead horse, terming it as an old story that he doesn't understand why it's being revived at this particular moment in time. At the same time, he says that the move to ban him alongside his wife and his son is also malicious. He says if he has been accused of something, he's capable of carrying his own cross, and that his family should not be involved or should not be dragged into his issues. So he says he wants that evidence produced by the American government, and he says regardless of whether they produce it or not, or whether the ban stays in place or not, he really does not mind either way. He says his obligations in Washington, D.C. allow him to travel on the UN ticket. He has been doing that for the last 10 years, even with the other travel ban in place. So Olive, what he says he wants is transparency, at least from the American government, and that he wants to have his day when that evidence is finally adduced. Olive?
Thank you, Brenda. Now let's listen in to what the senator had to say in person.
I am totally indifferent to the revocation of the visa by the United States of America. Indeed, I have no desire whatsoever to go there. But I've been going there every year since that travel ban, but that's because of my responsibilities as a commissioner, United Nations Commissioner on the International Law Commission. And because of the agreement the USA has with the United Nations, those who go there on UN work must go there. And I'm glad I'm in a very good company in that regard, of very good statesmen who, although not liked in the areas of human rights violations, are allowed to go and address General Assembly meetings. I've been going there for my work as a Commissioner of International Law Commission, where I'm privileged to serve.